Hello everybody, how are you today? I hope you're all doing well, and for those of you who are living in the northern climates, like myself, I really hope you're doing your best to stay warm. So today we're going to talk about how to change a battery in a Mercedes Benz key fob. Now, this is a 2012 model Mercedes Benz key fob. It's very similar to some of the older models, and I think they're still currently using this type of key fob in their newer vehicles. So the question is, what do we do when our key fob does not reliably open our car? For example, this guy used to be my safety mechanism. I could hit the button, it would flash, open my car, let me know where my car was so I could make it to it, especially if I was working late at night. Well, I don't think Mercedes is going to want us to be doing anything here to damage any of the buttons or the logo of the key fob. So my hunch is there is a compartment for the battery in the back of the key fob. The next question is, how do we access this battery compartment? Some of you might say, well, maybe we should use a flathead Phillips screwdriver or some other similar tool. Well, Mercedes has actually figured all of that out for us to prevent us from doing any damage to the inner workings of the key fob. If you look at the left side of the key fob, towards the back where the key would hook up to your keychain, you can see a black lever. That black lever, once depressed, will cause this silver disc on the right-hand side to pop up. So I've already done this beforehand because, well, I'm only filming with one hand, so I only have one hand free. So you can see that that disc has popped up, and in actuality, let me show you. It's the key. So if your key fob becomes damaged or your battery suddenly stops working, or like me, you waited a while before changing the battery, this key will pop out of the key fob and it will give you access to open the car and start the car so you can continue using the car until this whole situation with the battery gets straightened out. Now, normally this key would go right back here and slide this way into the key fob, and you'll hear it click and lock into place. But once removed, we can use it to open this back case. Let me pause for a minute. As I said, I'm only using one hand to film. I left my tripod somewhere else today. I'll be right back though, and we'll continue this tutorial. So as you can see, I inserted the key exactly backwards into the key fob, and if I tilt the camera, you can see now that this compartment has popped open. Let's take a look inside. Now we have exposed the battery. As you can see, we removed the cover and the battery is right there inside the vehicle. By the way, I use a 2025 battery in this. And guess where you can get these batteries? I know, the hardware store, the pharmacy, all the other usual places. However, I like to save money when I can. I'm getting my battery from the Dollar Tree. You can actually get two 2025s for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So while you're replacing the key fob battery in the key fob you use all the time, you can also take a moment to also change the battery in the spare key fob that came with your car. No sense in wasting a battery when you can upgrade both key fobs at the same time. Now if you just take the key fob and turn it over and just tap a few times, the battery will come out. I had to pause again because of the one-handed situation. So you've tapped it, maybe you got your fingernail in there underneath and popped it up. The battery is now out. Time to replace it with a new Dollar Tree battery. So you just slip it in under that little lip, and there you have it. Press down, you're ready to go. Just put your panel back over here snap it into place. And don't forget to put the key back in. Hold on a minute. The panel are inserted. We're going to push down and snap it into place. And now it's time to bring the key back home. Key is back in its housing, and all we have to do is press. Battery changed. No damage to the fob. And no damage to our wallet, thanks to Dollar Tree. Because we only want to spend money on things we really want to buy. Have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.